Great rise and beautiful beings, great rise and natural beings. The topic is the topic is I thought love found me. But I was ignoring the facts and the red flags, okay? So, it's a guy, very highly mature guy, that was interested in me and I was interested in him. And we got along like two peas in a pod, like straight up. We were fussed and debated, but it's very peaceful, right? And he's older, so he had to get his eyes dilated and stuff. And he put steroids in his eyes. I don't know why. To me, he could see very damn good. Like, he only used glasses for reading, but he can see. And he said he has another man's cornea. And I said, what do you mean? He says, I have a white man's cornea. He said, actually, the cornea comes from a blue eye. And he said that the doctor explained to him that he was not putting the cornea of another black man's eye. So the vision may work good, may not work good, or may work but not last as long. And this good person to me, they kind of make my heart melt. They're a very sweet person. But he was able to see how the guy died. I was like, what you mean? He was like, yeah, the guy must have burned in a crash, but they was able to salvage his corneas. I said, what? He said, yeah. He said, I got a black man cornea in one eye, and I have a white man cornea in the other eye. He said, and I was able to see his last seconds before his death. I was like, what? That's like when you get a heart transplant, you can feel and sense what the other person's trauma was, or their love or peace. You can feel it, right? So, I'm saying, dang, I have my blue-eyed cornea, even though his eyes are brown, but the cornea in his eye comes from a white man. And I'm like, have my hardware. Like, when you go under, you don't really know what they're putting inside of you. You know what I mean? You don't know what type of technology they're putting in you, right? So I let it go past. Then the other day, I was in an Uber. And this guy, it was Small World. I mentioned Fort Benning, Georgia. And he was like, yeah, I did basic training there. And da-da-da-da. But he was telling me about some ailments he was going through. And he said he wears shades because he got an eyeball replacement. I'm thinking like he done got a glass eye or something. And he was like, yeah, glass eye really not the thing no more. Like, they'll give you a whole eyeball. And he said that he was part of a study where they gave him an eye for free. I said, is it a melanated brown eye like your eye? He was like, yeah. So he took his glasses, his shades off, and he really had two brown eyeballs. But you could tell the other eyeball probably wasn't his. It was had a little fog to it. He said he could still see out of it. it just gets a little foggy, hazy every now and then, but he still could see out of it. And he liked the fact that he got it because he couldn't see it all at first. So I guess if you still have something the eyeball can be connected to, you don't need a glass eye, right? And I don't know why that man took his shades off and showed me his eye. But anyway, all I could do is think about my friend, the one that makes my heart melt. And I was like, what type of technology this man got in his brain? Because one day I was talking about a specific subject, and then all of a sudden, out the blue, he called me, and he was talking about the same subject. So what are you saying, Sky? What are you saying? What I'm saying is, hive mind technology is real. And certain eyes have certain windows, certain types of remote viewing. And just one day I woke up and I said I wasn't going to talk to him no more. Yep. Just out the blue. Someone that's just holistically what I love, what I like. I walked away. And hopefully never to return. All because he has a white man cornea in his eye. It's not a racist thing. We're dealing with some heavy operations, some heavy psyops, some heavy spyware these days. I mean, spyware beyond belief. And the last thing you need to do is get distracted by love and pleasure because you ignored the signs when they identified themselves. It's sad, but it's true. I said, damn, Sky. He'll know the inside and outsides of your house. He'll know who you are inside and out. Because when you're loving someone and you like someone and you want to be around them day and night, you'll get caught slipping. They don't need a cell phone no more. They don't need a woman doing remote viewing, spying on you no more. They got the intelligence inside the person you love and like and cherish and want to be around. They'll just spy on you through them, through their lenses, through their eyes. It's like a person addicted to drugs or something. Like, it took me a while to see it. It took me a while to realize, hey, this ain't gonna work. This man is possibly infiltrated with spyware. And you don't need that type of intelligence around you, especially being mesmerized by lust, love, and compassion. You'll have a whole operation being built around you, and you won't even know it. So, I actually walked away from this friendship because I feel like he's been compromised to spyware. So there we have it. Be mindful. of the surgeries people have, especially if you are on your wisdom shit. Just be mindful. Some people may be spyware, and you need to be very mindful of that. So there we have it. Unearth the magic. The truth will definitely set you free. Mwah.